How to tell if a guy just wants to have sex with you.
Or if he's genuine.
Or if he's genuine.
Which he's not.
genuine. What up, guys?
It's your girl, Yoli.
What up, guys? It's your girl, Yoli. And welcome to another episode of Girl Talk. And today, I'm talking with my homie, Daniel, comedian extraordinaire.
Just comedian.
Just comedian. So, I have guys from my past that I'm going to tell you how we met. And if I could have seen, you know, out of the gate, whether they were actually genuine or trying to have sex with me. So
you texting them right now?
No. So guy number one. Alright, met him at a gym.
Yeah, he's trying to fuck.
He said, I'm not looking for anything else.
He said, I like you, but I'm not. I don't want to date you.
He's like, yeah.
He said, I see you in the gym in your tight, short clothes, and I like that. And I just want that.
But then he said, you know.
A year later.
Now he said, look, I'm not in that relationship anymore, but I've always really liked you, and I just want to see where it goes. So is he genuine?
He really likes you. No, he's not genuine. I mean,
there's no hope. I mean, a girl likes to think there's hope. Like, we like to think for us.
For you. There's hope for you. Yeah, you're nice. He hasn't changed as a person. People don't change.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't change. There's no hope for change.
People change, you know, but people don't change. Okay. He's like, oh, I like your body. And then a year later, he's like, no, I like you as a person. That's just because you rejected him.
Oh my God.
And now he's like, well, how can I still want to sleep with her. How can I do that now? Oh, I'll tell her that
I've changed. Oh, I think
that I like her personality now.
Because that's
girls like hearing that.
That is so messy. You are wrong.
Guys go to the gym to stare at girls at the gym, and also just to look like a guy they think a girl would want to sleep with.
Well, guy number two. This guy I met on the train. I met him on the train.
What train?
The L train.
Okay. You met a guy on the train.
Well, what happened was...
That's the answer.
Okay, fine.
You don't meet a guy on the train.
Well, I was sitting on a train, kind of like dozing off a little bit, and the guy said, hey.
Hey, there's a girl who's probably going to pass out. Let me take her home. That's what he said.
No, this is not what happened.
He
said, hey, give me your number. Let's exchange numbers. And then he said he was going to cook for me. And that's when I thought, okay, maybe.
What he meant was that he was going to cook you.
But I feel like, no, don't you think that, like, come on, like, you can meet someone.
Maybe you can meet someone on the train, but you're falling asleep and it's late. He just sees vulnerability.
I'm expecting that there's some kind of decency. Like, why would you?
There could be sometime, mostly in the daylight. I fall in love on the train 8 times a day.
Okay.
And I talked to 0 of those girls.
Yeah.
I had a dream this one night about something about a green sweater. Like there was this girl wearing this like green sweater, you know? Next day on the train, the girl was wearing that green sweater. I didn't talk to her.
But you thought.
Because what am I going to say? Hey, I dreamed about you last night. She's going to think that I want to cook her.
So what do you think? What's the verdict? No opportunity for anything else, but
no.
Okay.
Nah, he was trying to fuck.
I swear. I guess I just genuinely will want to believe that most humans are like decent. Now that I'm talking about it out loud, it's kind of like these were obvious situations.
But I'm thinking like, then how do people meet?
Huh?
How do people meet?
Yeah, how do people meet then?
I should have talked to that girl in the sweater. She probably was the one.
I don't know, because I've heard you say multiple times that someone's the one.
No, multiple.
But how many dream girls do you have, man?
Like in a day?
Yeah.
You know, like 2 to 5.
Guys, if you're watching this, please comment below if this is normal behavior. Is this normal? There's a guy who I met at the bar, and we sparked up a conversation. The conversation was about all kinds of things. Like he asked me, you know, like, oh, where are you from? South Africa. Oh, I want to go to South Africa. But then he started saying crappy things like, he started saying stuff like, so when are we going? So we're gonna go together?
Like
together to South Africa. Oh, you have an eyelash. Ew. He also says, then, you know, talking about like, hey, okay, so you're getting ready to introduce me to your family. And then he says, so, you know, you're just in love with me, but you don't know it yet. You're definitely in love with me, you just don't know it yet.
He,
Okay. I feel like, let's just, I want to get...
When he said that, what did you...
I mean, it was a little creepy, but it was kind of, honestly, it was kind of endearing. I mean,
that's a line. Any guy who has a line.
What kind of
book? Unless it's like a Terminator situation and he's from the future and he's coming back because he can't wait for you. Like he's like, you guys end up together in 10 years. He's like, I can't wait. I just gotta go back in time and get her. Nobody on their wedding day is like, oh my god. Like I met Ted at this bar one night because he told me that I didn't know it yet, but I was in love with him.
So I mean, having this conversation is just making me realize that some of this dramatic, drastic, showy shit is just kind of like fake, and they probably just want fun.
These guys all sound like the same guys that like in the middle of the day will catcall you when you're walking down the street.
Yeah.
Although like when you don't, like these guys you're meeting face to face when they talk to you, when you reject them.
Yeah.
Do they get angry?
No.
They just walk away?
Well, the one who I rejected came back a year later and said, I really dislike your personality, I just want to see where it goes.
Yeah, but...
It was a lie. It was a lie! A lie from the pit.
Maybe that's the difference, because the catcallers will get angry.
Yeah, that's strange. I don't understand
like, hey baby, and you're like, no. They're like, oh, you're such a bitch. Why
you're so what? That's why you're single.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, like I want to date someone's like... or honk, like really? Right, no. Don't ever turn around to a guy who whistles at you. Don't do it. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Oh my god, I had all these eyelashes in my eye. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Girl Talk Tuesday. Make sure you check out all of my homie Daniel's links down below in the description box. And we're going to play a clip of some of your comedy so people can see it right now. See you next week. Bye.
I think it's funny that you just like kind of stood up here and just degraded women for a while. But since you have this like sexy accent, like all the Americans are like, oh, that's so dashing. Oh yes, women are so filthy. Even all the women were like, yeah, we are so dirty, aren't we?